Group therapy is good for the soul. And she shows me her bedroom. She says, my bed, this is where I keep my toys, blah, blah, blah. And then she'd created this gap at the side of her bed like this, and I thought, why is the bed not pushed against the wall? So I leaned over to see what snacks and what stash she kept in that wee gap, and here was all these letters piled up in 2 or 3 wee piles. And she said, that's your letters to me and Ryan. And I said, you kept them? She said, Dad, this is what we do. Every night before we go to sleep, one of us goes like this, and we pick up a letter from Dad, and I read it to Ryan. She said, but Dad, we have a laugh, because we would be trying to read your letters, and we couldn't understand what you were saying. And then a thought came to me, when I read Ryan the letters, I need to read them in my dad's accent. And we read them in your accent. All right, kids, it's your dad. And we understood the letters. It's not always easy to understand. We don't always understand his manner and his tone. But God has written you a letter. If you got it from somebody you really, really loved, you would read it over and over and over again. But God has written us a letter that reveals to us who he is and who we are. And I am who he says I am will never bring a breakthrough until we're convinced he is who he says he is.